Test. 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 Well, that might be a little loud. Maybe not. Test. Well, let's try that. That might not be too bad. That's not working, though. Okay, now it's working. Sort of. Now it's working. Sort of. Oops. Oops. Let's try that. It's not quite right. Doggo wants to get up on the bed, so let's stop this for the moment. Yeah, I thought I'd stop that. Boy, I don't like that up there. Okay. Video capture device. Properties. Config video. Test, test. Test. No, I don't want a quick save. Okay, I better check out and see what's going on. Did we load something we weren't supposed to? No, that looks like the last thing we did. Yeah, here comes... I don't remember needing to talk to him. Needing to talk to him. Oh, yeah, well, let's talk to him. Garvey, you're looking sharp.
What do you need, General?
I don't think I want to talk to him. Not now. Not about that. A little bit of character maintenance. Let's take care of what's going on in here. Okay.
Nothing stays hidden forever.
Let's farm some caps.
Not many doctors around these days. Should let me take a look at you.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
I suppose I could spare some stim packs.
We've already farmed her caps.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun.
Let's check one more of these out.
You're
I
bothering me for a
believe
reason.
this person has the next most amount of caps. Let's see what she's got.
Hey there.
You want to do some trading?
I'm gonna find the caps.
I just want to trade a few things.
Go ahead.
And she has nothing. Okay. That's a little unsettling.
Raiders thought we were easy pickings. We showed them different.
Hi.
I think I got something in your
They
sight.
should have showed that at least she had 0 caps. They should have showed 0, not just blank.
Just looking to trade a little.
Sure.
I don't want to trade.
You looking for something to wear?
Barter.
Let's see what you got.
Here's what I've got.
Okay, see, that's what it's supposed to look like. 0. She's got 0 caps, even if she had no inventory. Okay, so we've done this. Okay, you girls are styling now. I believe I just did all the Silver Shroud. Stuff. Let's clean my inventory. I'm seeing I'm pretty heavy. Yeah, 1,500 pounds of water, thereabouts. Sweet rolls. Okay, well that's that. A little bit of back and forth here, but just so I don't forget. Plan for those later. We're going to build a police academy. Everybody's going to be wearing police uniforms. We're going to have target ranges and whatever other kind of cop shop stuff I can come up with. Weapons. Short. Double barrel is what I'm looking for, and they're not here. And the other thing that goes here are sack, and they're not there. Okay, so we're good with that.
So many humans, not many suits.
Let's get rid of that stuff. What categories does that stuff fall underneath? Artillery, smoke grenades, 50. Yeah, there's 25 pounds of that right there. Keep 2 of them. Get rid of 48 of them. I think I don't know what they call that other stuff, flare.
Mutants.
Those aren't weapons, those are under ammo. Those have no way. Let's, yeah, let's do that.
Tanker.
Oh, no. Wrong. Exit. This one. Let's scrap. This is all going to be building material for later on. End game. attention to this. If I start bullshitting, I'm gonna end up scrapping something important and I'm not gonna know it until I'm 6 hours into the game. That would be a huge, huge bummer. I should let you scrap all of these at the same time, not one by one. Like when you move them, it gives you an option. Want to move all 50 of them, or 48 of them, or 5 of them? You don't move things one at a time. Maybe somebody thought that was a nice little safety feature, but they could have just said, "Are you sure you want to scrap all 50 of these?" Yes. Please, now. I wonder if you could scrap your Pit-Boy. Or if it wouldn't let you. There are some things that it won't let you scrap. Now maybe that's just a glitchy artifact on my game because of mods, whatever. It would not let me scrap bandanas. Certain bandanas. And then at some point after, it allowed me to scrap certain bandanas. I don't know where I'm at with that now. I thought I was looking for these, but I was looking for them in weapons. Welding helmet. Oh, this has got to be the most hideous hat in the game. The most hideous.
Strong getting hungry.
Let me think about it for a couple seconds. I'm really a strong anti-fan for the gray knit cap. It's just a toque, but I get it, that's a real popular, real life thing. This thing, a baseball cap wrapped with duct tape all down the back of your head and around your chin and around the side of your head like a helmet. Wrapped cap. You see this on somebody, it is the most hideous. I thought that green rag hat was atrocious, and it is. This has got to be the worst. But I say that in a funny way because, I mean, that's what the game is. Ugly clothing, rag bag, you know. It's the best these people have. Not in my settlements, though.
Why,
You guys
Biggs,
wanted to
just
make me a
get
second
new
printing
one.
press while you're at it.
Why fix? Just get new ones. Strong, what did you go? Some kind of seminar? Turn you into a rampant consumer? Why fix? Just get new. gotta be kidding me. Sack stuff, sack hoods, there we go. Where I come from, we try to never buy new. Some exceptions. We fix almost everything. No, we're not crafting here. Jesus, it's been that long since I played this game. It's been that long since I played this game. Okay, you've been standing around a long time. Have you like got no job? Yes, I said got no job. Okay, she's got a job. I don't know what it is. Oh, she's the haircut person, right? You're the haircut person? Don't take anything craft. There you go. Scrappity scrap, scrap, yes. Got to experiment with some of these things to find out what they are. Damage 1. How does a grenade do 1 damage? Merv. No, that's a type of jet rocket. I forget. Infrared. I don't know. A Merv was a targeting system. I'll have to try it sometime. I keep saying that. What's nimble? 75%. Oh, while moving. I'm a stand and shoot kind of guy. Ah, yes, the Pikmin blade.
Let's get the show on the road.
Yeah, that's something else I want to do. I don't like all these voices in my head, all these companions here at Sanctuary. I gotta move them somewhere. I need to decide where. Not Red Rocket. Somewhere not too far away. Not somewhere where I go a real lot. I was maybe someplace large. I'm thinking the drive-in, Starlight Drive-in. Okay.
Nice day today. Perfect for
Dude,
travel.
don't look at me, you're gonna hit your finger. That is McCready.
Need something?
Yep, you'd have stopped talking to me. My fault though, I got right in his face.
To be honest with you, I feel more comfortable.
Let's see, I don't know. Let's start in here. No. Not there. Here. Drugs. Get rid of the drugs. Okay, so none of these have been used yet. I'm waiting to see if these actually work by themselves. Okay, I'm looking for drug. Here we go. These are drugs. Three and a half pounds of rat away. I don't think I need more than 2 pounds. And that has no weight. Yay. Does that. Okay, drugs are gone. I need a little something something right down there. Oh, Fallout Guides, how you been up north? You know, it's still, I don't know if it's unseasonably warm, but it is warm. It got pretty cold for a while. I didn't think I was going to get my house stained for the year. But the weather turned around, and so I had to do it. It's a blessing and a curse, you know. I hate doing it, but I'm glad it's done. But we're still playing beat the weather. You know, the ground will be freezing. I mean, it'll take a while for that to happen, but yeah, and for me, it's the nighttime temperatures that scare me the most. When it starts frosting, we've had a couple frosts. It's leaf season now, so this property has so many leaves. My God. I went out and bought this real expensive, most people would think of it as a leaf blower, but really it's a parking lot. Yeah, leaves everywhere. Oh my God, up to your knees in places. I've got big maple trees, 100 years old, 125-year-old. Oh my God, and oak trees. That's mostly what I've got. Cherries and some birch, but not a lot of birch, and ash. But oh my God, the maple trees. There's so many leaves on those things. So I got this thing. It's called a, I don't know, a driveway blower, a parking lot blower. It's commercial duty. It's meant to blow stones in very coarse sand and small rocks across parking lots. But I use it for blowing leaves. Extremely powerful. What a godsend. I've got a 600-foot driveway. I start in the middle of the driveway, and I go down. And then I go up. And that does 90% of the driveway. That thing will strip moss off of the ground. It's very powerful. Very powerful. But, you know, I chose it because I've been living here for a long time, and I knew what our needs were. and I'm the one that's got to do it, so. Come on, just give me a little basket. That'll work. That'll work. So then 2 more passes up the edges. And I tell you, it'll blow branches, stones. It's really sweet. And when you put it in the yard, oh my God, you know, most people, you see them use these small little leaf blowers, you know, you hold them in your hand and whee. This thing's got like a 10-horse Kawasaki motor on it. It's self-propelled. That thing sounds like, I don't know, a small airplane. So most of those leaf blowers, once you get a big enough leaf pile, it won't blow the pile anymore. You're stuck with it wherever it ends up getting so big you can't blow it anymore. Not the case with this machine. The problem is, where do you blow it? That's my thing. You know, your neighbors don't want you to blow your leaves onto their... That sounds like my Gravely snowblower. I shoot my snow over the road into the neighbor's field with it. Nice. Well, you know, and that's the thing about a snowblower. A lot of people don't know it. It's how far can you blow that snow? I've got a Troy-built snowblower, and it's the bottom line of their commercial model. Oh my God, my neighbor is so envious. He says, your snow just shoots so far. His is just a little wimpy thing. But hey, the first time you get a snowblower, all of a sudden you have this grand realization, like, this is the best thing I've done in my life, to spend whatever I just spent on this snowblower. Because it is an awesome back saver, time saver. It does a good job. I think I've had mine for, well over a decade. Maybe 15 years, I don't know. Yeah, we're getting ready for snow season too. I'm the family mechanic. And my sister-in-law, very next door neighbor, her lawnmower broke. They couldn't start it. They were going to get a charger starter pack, but it was leaking gas. I go over there and look at it. It's pissing gas out the exhaust. Like, I don't think you're mowing today. Here, use mine. So now it's in my garage. I don't know. There could be a few things, but I'm envisioning plastic camshaft wheels broken, lifters stuck. I don't know. Maybe it's just a needle valve or something and it's just flooding gas. It'd be nice if it were something simple. My Gravely's a 1968. Nice. It's still, that old stuff is the best stuff. A snow cannon. Sounds like a appropriate name for it. Yeah, that's the best stuff. I inherited a backhoe loader from my father-in-law, made in either 70 or 72, somewhere's in between there. So it's well over 50 years old. You know, those things are beasts. The companies didn't realize it back when they were making those machines, that they were making them so good that after the marketplace absorbed, bought what they wanted to buy, there was no repeat buyers. They had to find new buyers, because anyone that already bought one still had one. It was still working great, and they weren't going to buy another one because they had one. That's when things started to go really bad. Companies started to purposely design stuff to fail early. It is the truth. I lived it all the time with my carpenter tools, those old-fashioned metal circular saws, the old-fashioned drills that had those like aluminum, steel, I don't know what kind of, but they were metal bodied. The housings were made out of metal, not plastic. Those things lasted forever. Looking for aid. I've got a Makita drill. Bought it in the 80s. I still got it. But I tried to mix some thin set with it. I should have used a 1/2-inch drive. It was a 3/8 drive. It wasn't meant to have all that torque put into it. I overheated it. I could smell the plastic. And so that made me realize, okay, the bearing is not, the shaft isn't set into a bearing that's set in metal. It's set in the plastic body. Yeah, the pot metal appliances from the late 60s. Pot metal. I've heard that term. Sometimes I've heard the term white metal. I don't know really what that means. It's not full-blown steel. It's not full-blown aluminum. It's a mixture of, I don't know what it is. But yeah, if you can get that stuff, it lasted forever. I got a 1/2-inch drill made out of that. It won't quit. I go in there and I fix the trigger. I go in there and replace the wire. What I'm going to put in here is stuff that we make drugs out of. Brain fungus, carrot flowers. That's what this is all about. Glowing fungus. So I go over there to look at my sister-in-law's lawnmower, and she starts asking me about her snowblower. Should we get this ready? It didn't. We didn't start it all last year. I'm like, shit. That gasoline's been sitting in that thing for what, 18 months? At least 12 months. Yeah, it's cheap stuff. It's what all the kids' Matchbox cars used to be made of. Now they're plastic. Yeah. I've known that stuff is white metal for some reason. You can't solder. Well, you probably could if you did a complicated process. It's hard to weld, solder, braze, stuff like that. It's weak. Although I never tried it myself. Maybe if you were to heat it up and then try to braze it or something, I don't know. I've never had to. So she wants me to look at her snowblower. Well, I get it started up. I'm like, oh great. Let's fill the gas tank up. Let's and it stalls. Go to start it up again. It's grinding. Like, yeah, it doesn't sound like a misengaged starter. That sounds like there's something in the engine grinding. They make the dipsticks nowadays where it's a metal tab connected to a plastic cap with a rivet. and they break, and the metal tab falls into the motor. My snowblower had one just like it, and I saw that it was starting to break. I replaced it. I don't know. Hers is missing. I can't quite tell, but I think I can see it down in the block. It's hard to tell. She didn't have her flashlight was garbage. So that's in my garage. Now here I'm looking for cold liquids. At Aqua Pura, I dropped one on the ground twice. It's invisible. it has nothing to it. I don't know. I don't even know where it came from. Brahmin milk, yeah. I gave some of that to Strong, thinking maybe he thought it would be milk of human kindness. LOL. He didn't bite. I even had a working milk machine that made milk, and I gave him a couple of them. He didn't recognize them. I don't know. These I'm carrying around on purpose because that guy in Diamond City, the drug dealer down there, he wants some. I thought maybe I could sidestep that quest and just give him these. We'll see. We'll see when the time comes. Oh, there's something else that needs to go in here too. Not just liquids. I think it's, what is it, ghoul meat. There it is, ghoul flesh. I don't know. I'm not used to that being in the vanilla game. Right, yeah, you were the guy that helped me. Thanks. I was gonna say I just finished the silver shroud type stuff, so I think I'm going to get out of that. Oh no. Okay. I'm watching my stream and it just cut out, but apparently OBS is still working, the game is still working. I'm just going to I gotta click out of the game for a couple seconds. Yeah, it looks like I lost my chat as well. Often when this happens I do a refresh. Let's see if that brings everything back. It may not. They're working on the yeah, that's not good. Let's see. Fall, I'm gonna assume you can hear me, but my chat stopped working 3 minutes. Oh, here it comes. Okay. They're working on the internet cables in the streets around here. There we go. I got it back. Not sure if it affects you or not. It easily could. It's a two-way street. There we go. Turn the game back on. How long's it been? 45 minutes? Yeah, we can keep going another 15 minutes before I break the tape. Break the tape. You ready? Is this it? Everything working? Okay. Yeah, weapons, no. Apparel. Oh, I gotta get rid of all that crap. S, silver, shroud, yeah. Oh, don't. Stop it. You'd think there we go. It's been a while since I played this. I guess I don't know, that red bandana doesn't really work, but yeah, it doesn't work. That leaves me naked. Am I carrying anything I can wear? No, I'm not. Really? What happened to all that stuff? I figured I would have carried it around with me for a while and eventually changed back into it. Let's see, did I put it in here? It's going to show up at the very bottom. Huh. This is where I keep some clothes from the separate mods that make these clothes, like Shino. He's got some oh, and this is what I'm looking for, this ASA stuff. What was I don't remember what I was even wearing. I think that's it. Oops, don't do that. Oh, that's right. Damn. Yeah, I'm seeing that Fallout. It's the internet. It's the cables out on the street. I was worried about doing that. Usually, it's very short-lived. Okay. Let's see. Is that working? Can that be working? Okay, that's working. Okay. Just lost all my viewers. Thanks, Charter. Or whoever. I don't think it's Charter anymore. I think it's someone else. Okay, so it's one or the other, huh? Had to make sure I wasn't naked. Okay, it looks like everything's working again, Fallout, if you're still... Okay, I think you're still there. My audience just got cut in half. Yeah, it's for about a week now. There's been real suspicious internet behavior, and I'm very certain that it's because of all the repairs and maintenance and upgrades and catching up from that massive tropical storm we had some time ago. They're still recovering from that. They got everybody up and going, but kind of like with shoestrings and band-aids. So they've been fixing things proper, which means they have to reroute signals, periodically shut down certain areas, yada yada yada. So I've been noticing a lot of my stuff takes a long time to load. So, you know, things are throttled down. They're putting...
We taught those raiders a lesson. We'll teach them again if they come back.
They're packing all the traffic into detours, if I can say it that way. You got your weapon, you got your weapons, okay. I think that's me. Yeah, we were still getting rid of crap. Miscellaneous. Message to Jack. I don't remember the message to Jack. What do we do with that? don't even know why I took it. Talk about desecrating a grave. I guess I took it because I could. Okay, so... that skull would look really nice on this desk, huh? I know a better place for it. Right there. I'm always worried about placing items on top of things. They get knocked down onto the ground and then they clip into the ground and they disappear down into the voids of nil space. You never know if it's going to show up again. So I feel more comfortable putting stuff inside containers. But even then, I put like, I don't know, 1,000 water into this. Maybe it wasn't 1,000, maybe it was only 300. But it was a lot of water for me at the time. It was most of my caps worth of value. And no, it wasn't even this. It was one of these. And when I went back and looked in it 5 minutes later, it was gone. I'm like, oh my God, no, oh. It wasn't overloaded. That wasn't the issue. I've done that. I put 80,000 water into a lunch pail. All I could get was like 1,800 out of it. It's gone. What are these things worth? Oh, these things are worth that much? Right now I'm just hoarding them. I can carry these, I suppose, but I'm not going to. Let's check out this thing from Jack. Is it a message from Jack? Message to Jack.
Seth, it's me. I found out what happened to the scouts who went missing up near the old art gallery. They're dead, Seth. I'm looking at a...
Oh, I remember that. Okay. Just like to make sure I listen to every single holotape, read every single note, because they often unlock quests, make map markers to quests, things like that. And then I like to get rid of them as soon as I can, because they just pile up. And you can't keep, I can't keep track of what they all are for. I'm afraid to get rid of this, because if I do, my jetpack will stop working properly. I think normally I have a container where I put very special items. Very special items. Very rare, one-of-a-kind type stuff. I don't think I've built that container yet. I'm thinking... right there. My building menu really sucks. Oh, I just didn't go far enough. Metal box, steamer trunk. Metal box. What would you put a skull in, right? Those looks like the hinges. So this looks like the front. Marker 13, could not find pair. I've seen that a couple, and I don't know. I want to know what that means. Marker 13, cannot find pair. I don't know what that means, darn it. Miscellaneous. Shimdal's skull, yeah. Is there anything in here that's really special like that? Okay, good. This reminds me. Weapons, apparel, aid, and miscellaneous. Let's take the miscellaneous out of there. But before we leave, I think I had a special weapon that I wanted to put in there. There it is, the nimble combat shotgun. Eventually I'll scrap those for their legendary effects and reapply them to something else. Oh, Pikmin's blade. These are kind of too large for something that small. Won't let me. Appears to have let me. Okay. One hour and 3 minutes. Time to break tape. Let's see, this is confusing. Stop recording. We're not going to stop streaming, no. We're just going to stop recording.